Mark here, how you doing? Okay, so in today's video I'm going to be having a look at a couple more Jet guitars. These two are obviously T-style models. I don't know if we're allowed to mention the Telecaster word in the video where it's not a Telecaster, but it sure looks like one. So what I'm going to do, I've got two different models here, one with a maple fretboard and the other one with obviously a rosewood fretboard. So we're going to have a little play, see what you think of them, and obviously I am at Absolute Music, hence the tags on the guitar, and look at that price. So what we're going to do is we're going to see how these budget guitars compare. And if you did see my video comparison of the other two Jet S-type guitars, then you won't be disappointed with these two T-type guitars. And I'll be having a look at the frets and all the hardware and the finish in a few moments. So let's just have a little listen and see what it sounds like. Okay, again, the tone and the volume controls on these Jet guitars is fantastic because when it rolls off, it's no sudden kind of drop off like with some of the really cheap pots that you get. And maybe you've experienced that on other budget guitars where you're playing like that and you touch the volume or the tone control and everything's completely different. There's no gradual roll off. And you don't get that with these, which is a really nice touch. Now, it doesn't seem to have the usual spank that this type of guitar would normally have, but I think a lot of that is to do with the amp, because these are geared up with a infinite shape control, which is like a contour. And so if I back that right off, you get a bit of an edgier sound, and then turn that up, and you lose that bite. So Telecaster type guitars are normally known for that biting tone. This amp, by the way, is a Blackstar ID core. Amazing value for money. About £100 for this model, I think, which is the Stereo 10, I'm reliably informed by the writing on the top. So to get those true punchy telly vibes, what I'm going to do, I'm going to put a bit of bite on there, I'm going to warm the tone up a bit. And what we're going to do in a minute, we're going to try these two back to back so you can hear the tonal variation, see if the the fingerboard material makes any difference to the tone. So we'll just try that in a sec. Real biting tone there. So now I've got a crunch setting. One of my favourite guitars is a Telecaster. I got one that I bought, I can't even remember now, probably 40 years ago. And it is just such a basic guitar. There's no frills, it gives you what you put into it. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to explore some of the tonal variety. So we've got the neck pickup, everything's up. And wind off the tone a little bit, see what happens. Let's back the volume off a bit. Okay, so that bridge pickup obviously is way louder there, you probably picked that up. So that's just a case of pickup height adjustment. Yeah, so if you wanted to get those balanced, you just screw those in a bit there and it would lift that up. Lovely guitar. Okay, let's try that on a fully fledged kind of lead sound. I'm reliably informed by the guys here at Absolute that to keep the price of the guitars down, the strings that they use for the start are very light. They've got a very soft action on these guitars anyway. I personally struggle with an action that's so low, but I mean, for a beginner, what can you say? I mean, it's absolutely perfect. If you're looking at one of these, or even as a second guitar, let's say you want something that's modern, new, and you want value for money, it's going to be hard to beat something like this. It really is. It's absolutely incredible to play. Personally, I would put some slightly heavier strings on it, change the action, set it up. But again, that's such a personal thing. It doesn't have any reflection on a guitar, or any guitar for that matter. Every guitar's got to be set up to the way you play. So let's have a look at the neck pickup. That's with the tone right off. So you can hear everything, can't you? Okay, let's try the maple fretboard, see if there's any tonal differences. So I just want to show you the quality of the finish on here. As you can see, like the hardware and the saddles, you know, all the bridge plate and everything, all of the finish on there, the metallic paint, the controls, the quality of them, really impressed. And again, there's no rough edges on any of the frets. Got that really nice kind of fluorescent style logo. Slightly different tuners, these ones. I'll just flip the guitar over. So you can see there the quality of the machine heads, really amazing. Really lovely quality. Good fit on the neck pocket. Nice finish in, and again, the quality of the paint is fantastic. Really, absolutely, thoroughly impressed with that. Okay, so we're going to try the middle pickup on the Rosewood fretboard. Yeah, really sweet. So I've cranked the amp up a little bit, and I'm going to just back to back these two guitars with the neck pickup with a little bit of bit more gain. It responds really well to the volume actually, and if I crank it up to full, then lower it down, you can see it does respond really well. Let's try the Rosewood board one. Sweet, can't fault that at all. Obviously the volume difference there is because of the pickup height, as we said. Now let's try the maple neck one. I forgot which one I was playing. I should have just looked at the camera. Well, I've got to say I am thoroughly impressed with both of these and all of the Jet guitars I've tried. Actually, unbelievable value for money. Absolutely incredible. So don't forget,
Speak to the guys at Absolute and see what they've got in stock, whether you're after one of these or one of the Strat style guitars, or they've got a few variations on them as well, and hopefully I'll be covering them in a future video. So yeah, give the guys a shout there and see what you think. So just want to say thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed that video and that little comparison, and just to let you know, I was so impressed with them, I ended up bringing this one home for myself. So anyway, let me know what you think in the comments below, and I'll see you next time. Thanks again, take care.